Hello family. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continuous support. Today I have decided to bring fun at home since it's January, and we do know that January it has about 100 days. So in January, even though you might wish or would like to go out and do fun stuff, you can't actually, because there's no money. Even if there's a little bit left, you're saving that for some things, January is just, I don't know, it's just weird. So I decided to bring the movies at home. I decided I decided to bring takeout at home and make it at home. It is Friday today, and I thought we could do a movie night. And as you are seeing me here cutting chips, I am actually racing against time because this is like 30 minutes before electricity comes back, and I just want to prep everything to be ready for when electricity comes back, so that I can at least cook under 2 hours, and then we can watch a movie at least for 1 hour 30 minutes. We might be able to finish it, but we might not be able to finish it, which is fine, because the idea is for us to just be there as a family, watch a movie, and eat junk like we would if we went out. You're probably gonna get takeout, or you're gonna sit somewhere and eat junk and do popcorns and all of that. So I decided to do that today, and I hope that you guys can see that some things really we can just do them at home, as long as you somewhat make it feel like you are out. I think your family, your kids will enjoy it. We don't have to stress ourselves too much sometimes. This is how they look, and I'm glad with how they came out. So yeah, I decided that I was going to bring fun at home. We can't go out because finances are tight. We just came back from December, from Christmas and all of those things, so we need to be mindful with our spending in January. So I'm recreating an outing. What would an outing look like if one was to go out? And I hope that you guys can be motivated to do something like this for your family, for your kids. Just create that atmosphere at home. And I must say, guys, I looked cute today. I am wearing, I don't know, maybe I'll put a picture at the end of the video. I am wearing a 42 years old dress. Yep, you heard me. It's 42 years old. I'll try to include it in the video. This is a dress that my mom loved and cherished. I had to grovel to get it. I begged. Oh, guys, I begged for years to get this dress, but I didn't blame her. It was two of them. I think, if I remember correctly, my aunt bought them for her. In Setswana culture, you can get married and not being taken, or where I come from, the part of Rustenburg or Northwest where I come from, you can get married and not be taken to your husband's home especially if you are from the same village. You can still remain in your house, you visit your husband, but he will sleep at your house every single day and wake up in the morning and go to his house. So my mom did that, and they didn't take her to her husband's house after she got married, after she was lobolat. So but then they set up a date that she was going to be taken there to see their family. It's called Huilo Bona Lapa, Huilo Bontiwa Lapa, something like that. So my aunt bought her those two dresses. The other one, I think, because at that time, again, she started having kids. She was raising us. She wore the other one a lot. It was in dark. It was in dark color. So that was like, it's worn out, but it's such a beautiful dress as well. I really want to recreate it. This one, I don't think I can recreate it because the material. And the other one, I'm even ashamed to wear it on camera because it's see-through a little bit, it's torn and all of that. I look at it every time and I'm like, should I just tear it apart and take the pieces and recreate another dress from the pattern, or what do I do? I just don't know what to do because it still fits me. That if I can get maybe the dress, the material that looks like that, I will be able to recreate same thing. But then again, I'm like, but this is my mother's dress, I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, I'm wearing that dress. It's 42-year-old dress that belonged to my mother, that she wore when she was visiting the family at her husband's house, that my aunt bought for her. I don't know whether she was working at Sales House or Edgar's then, I don't know, but in one of the retailers. So she bought her two dresses to wear on that day, and she chose to wear this one with the white shawl. So but that's another dress that she did not really wear a lot because of the bright color. You guys will see it. I will insert it at the end of the video. Because of the bright colors, when you have kids, you can't always wear what you want to wear when you go. So this is the dress that when she was like, she's going out and she's looking proper, she would wear that, and it used to fit me perfectly now ish, guys. But I'll fix it. I'll make sure that it fits me well again, but I can still wear it even now. Anyhow, as I was doing this, I decided that I should also prep for the weekend. I've ran out of what we call freezer meals. Therefore, I have decided that I was gonna make beef, that I'm going to make beef slices for the semis over the weekend, and maybe a couple of days next week, because I've got no lunches or breakfast in my freezer, and I don't have enough funds to go and stock up to come and make them. So I'm trying to stretch whatever it is that we have up until month end, so I cannot be spending money. So I'm going to cook that beef for the weekend so that we can make make sandwiches or semis from that, and even next week maybe for my husband's lunch. So yeah, so I'm prepping. I just seasoned the drumsticks for the meal that I'm going to be making, and I'm going to pan fry them. I didn't use a lot. It was just onion powder, garlic powder, coriander. aromat, not a lot. And my normal spices, guys, I'm like that. I use same spices over and over again. I'm not adventurous when it comes to spices, because most of other spices have a lot of salt, and I try not to include that in my food. I'm using the same seasoning as the one that I used for the chicken drumsticks. I just added cayenne pepper there and salt, lots of salt. If you're going to cook a beef like this, yellow salt doesn't work. You need to put salt so that it can penetrate into the beef. Otherwise, you're just going to have a bland meat. So I'm rubbing the seasoning on the beef, and I'm going to sear them I'm going to sear it in a pan with oil, and then cover it with foil, and then put it in an oven. So on the other pot there, I just boiled water, and I'm going to blanch my potatoes. If you ask me why I blanch my potatoes, I would say when you actually deep fry them, they are some sort of crunchy. You can do this even with your wedges, and they don't lose shape that much. When you make slab chips, and then they'll be like, after you cook them, they still do, but it's not the same as if you just took it from peeling them, cutting them, and into the pot. So majority of the time, not all the time, but majority of the time, I do blanch my chips before I deep fry them. Even if I'm going to put them in an oven, I deep fry them. I blanch them first. So this is what I do, though I did not blanch them to the level that I wanted, because as I said, I was chasing electricity. I only have 2 hours to cook. If I'm pushing it, it can be 2 hours 30 minutes. So I'm trying to get my things together. As you can see, that I've got 3 pots on the stove at the same time, and things needs to happen. But I'm looking forward to today. I'm excited, guys. Cast iron pots, and the stainless, the steel, the hard one. It's what we call the brand hard in South Africa. Those are great for deep frying. If you wanna have proper deep fried chips, use cast iron or hard pot. You'll never go wrong. The same as when you cook your pap. Cast iron and hard, number one. You'll never go wrong with those. Never go wrong. So I just took out my beef from the pot, and then I wrapped it in foil, and I'm going to take it to the oven. And I proceeded into adding my chips into the oil, and my drumstick are coming together very nicely. I'm frying them on low heat, and I love how they look. I'm happy with how they came out. Like I just said, cast iron, guys, it's the best. Sometimes non-stick is good, don't get me wrong, it's good, but not on everything. I actually prefer cast iron, to be quite honest. But I also know that you cannot cook everything on cast iron, so you do need non-stick as well. Popcorns. We are making popcorns. I'm terrible at making popcorns, but I'm going to make them anyway. Theo is not here. He went to see his friends. So I'm doing this all alone because my husband is at work. He's in the office today. So I'm alone. I am alone. I just told them that movie starts at 4:30 latest, so they better be here because I'm doing this all alone and it's for all of us. But I was very excited doing this. I was happy. I always burn my popcorns. I do. I know I shouldn't. My son says I should put oil and put them immediately, but listen, it still doesn't make the difference.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around.
I love how the chips came out. I love the look of it. How do you like your chips? Do you like them white or you like them golden brown? I prefer mine golden brown. I don't know. I just feel like when they're golden brown, I'm sure that they are cooked. I prefer them golden brown. And if you wanna do a different kind of chips, after you blanch them, you can pat dry them, whether with a dish towel or a paper towel, and you can coat them with flour and seasoning, and it's gonna give you crunchy that crunchiness. I didn't have time to do that. I'm not going to do it, so I'm not going to coat it, but you can coat them. So once that was done, I proceeded into deep fry my wings. I was gonna do the one where you dip in flour or breadcrumbs, eggs and milk, and but I thought that's gonna take too much time, so I'm just gonna deep fry them, and I will make a dipping sauce for them, so that will be super as well. These are my popcorns that I made for the three of us. I'm happy with how they came out. I bought these containers at Kitchen World. I think I do have a video on in one of my previous videos showing you what they sell at Kitchen World. I did buy these at Kitchen World if you're looking for them.
Say to me now, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float.
I will be making jalapeno cheese bites and cranberry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's cheese. English is not my mother tongue. I don't even know if it's English or Camry, whatever it is. But I buy them at McCain Staff Shop. So they are not sold on retail stores, but you can get them at their staff shops. I don't know why they sell them. there, because I think they sell them for it's written food service. So I'm thinking these are the ones that they sell at the restaurants and all, but you can get them at their staff shop if it's available, because these are the ones that possibly don't meet the standard of the people that they supply. I don't know, but you can get them there at their staff shop. So that's what I'm making as well. I'm making the camera bites and the please don't come for me about how I just pronounce this, but with the jalapeno bites as well. So that's what I'm making, and it was delicious, guys. This is junk. Do not eat the entire day if you're going to make food like this, otherwise cholesterol and all other things will come running. So it's not good for everyday eating, but once in a while, like we would buy our famous takeouts, the Lincoln one and the Kentucky one, yes, when we want them we do buy them. So even today I wanted to bring something like that home so that we can have fun. Hey guys, I forgot my meat in the oven and it is overcooked. And when Theo left the house, his instructions was simple: don't overcook the meat. And I did, but I blame him. I don't. He's the one who cooks the meat in this house. He knows. He makes the best meat ever, and mean eggs, scrambled eggs. I overcooked the meat. It's not my fault. I was busy. I forgot it. It was supposed to be there for like 30 to 45 minutes, which was still, I was still pushing it. So I think it was there, guys, for almost 1 hour and a couple of minutes. So I forgot about it. It's overcooked. It was overcooked, but I told myself that meat is meat. We boil it most. So it's just that this one I want to use it for semis, but I think it will still work. I'm cutting huge slices so that if they want a slice now to dip in a sauce, I know my family loves meat, just a slice, just enough for them to just, if they want a taste, they can have that. And then the rest I'm going to thinly slice them, and we will use them on semis, and you can use them on noodles. This is good with noodles as well. You just throw in 2 slices in there and your noodles will be delicious. I didn't complicate my sauce because I didn't have time. So I just used sauces that was already seasoned, that had things there. I used Nando's sauce mild, and I used sweet chili, and I added a little bit of white and red vinegar, wine vinegar, and yeah, that's what I did. If you don't like acidic things, or if you've got ulcer, this sauce is not for you. It is not for you. It's too acidic. Yeah. So I'm going to distribute them into small ramekins which I'm going to be putting in whatever plate that I'm going to be using. I'm not sure what I'm using yet. Oh, I'm using the baskets. Yes. This is everything done. We are done. We done. We done and ready to dish up. Kindly let me know in the comment section what you do for fun with your family when you don't want to go out, because I think with the way this the state of living, the economy that is in our country or all over the world, we have to be creative, because we cannot deny our families, our kids, fun or beautiful things or memories. We still need to create memories with them, but without breaking the bank. The most important thing is not breaking the bank. So let me know in the comment section what you do for fun with your family when you don't want to go out. The one thing that I would love to do though, it is the indoor picnic. I've never been outside. I've never done outside picnic or whatever. I have not done it. Yes, as old as I am, I've never done it. And my husband always say, they battle oh, they're gonna rob us, whatever. So I've never done it. I've requested it, but I've never done it. But one day I'm going to ambush him and we will do it. So this is how my meal looks. It's coming alright. It's coming alright. So yeah, I intend to do an indoor picnic one of these days. Or I don't know, this year or next year, but we'll see how that goes. We have to be creative. We have to be creative. We have to continue living. This is how the meal looks, guys. This is how it turned out, and I was happy with it. And we were ready for our movie. It was about 4:15 when I shot this, and we didn't get to finish the movie. We watched Glass Onion. Was it a great movie? I've seen better, but it was the memory, the activity that was important. It wasn't so much about the movie. It was us being there, having our food, popcorn, drinks, having fun. Someone is hijacking my shot. He's just, why can't he go and take his pictures somewhere? But have babies, so they say. They don't respect boundaries. The kids don't respect boundaries. This is my 42-year-old dress. Ignore the laundry on the side. As homemakers, we always have folded laundry somewhere that needs to be put away, that you can always see later. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you on my next video. Bye.
Wake up with